Okay, so I was thinking about this like 5 seconds ago. How I would do a TNA invasion of WWE. Okay. I'd start off with Bray Wyatt winning the WWE title. Then Jeff Hardy comes back as Willow. And eventually wins the title, and then it's got the whole WWE universe thinking, what's going on here? Who is Willow? Whatever else. The Dudley Boys go to Triple H and they say, I know who Willow is. We've seen this before. And here he is. And the lights go out in the GM's office, and Samoa Joe is right behind Triple H, and the Dudley Boys have disappeared and they don't come back till much, much later. Okay, Samoa Joe attacks Triple H. Then we see James Storm win the NXT title, and he invades Raw, and he challenges the Intercontinental Champion, which is, say, Cesaro. Then James Storm forfeits the title, and Rhino wins it. Then Rhino comes in and spears John Cena just as he's about to win the number 1 contenders match. So now all these people from NXT that were on TNA are on the main roster. Now it's the next pay-per-view, say it's Royal Rumble. Jeff Hardy Willow versus Bray Wyatt. Rematch time. Lights go out. Samoa Joe comes, helps out Willow. Just as Willow's about to get the win, lights go out again. Sting returns. Sting helps Bray Wyatt, and the match ends up in a draw. The next night, we hear that there's a special guest, and the special guest is Kurt Angle. So Kurt Angle's the special guest, and he's just like, okay, Willow versus Bray Wyatt, steel cage match, and I'm going to be the referee. He's a fair referee, but Willow wins, and Willow wins fairly. Bray Wyatt gets injured basically, and then Jeff Jarrett comes out and smashes his guitar over Willow's head. Okay. Then the rest of the TNA roster come out, and they're saying, oh, this is an invasion, and we don't want Willow to be a part of it. Now, then both companies are trying to get Willow off the picture, which they don't until WrestleMania. So, Elimination Chamber, they say, okay, Kurt Angle, Sting, Willow, John Cena, Bray Wyatt, and The Miz. Willow ends up eliminating everyone by submission, and then it's the next night on Raw, it's invasion time. More superstars come out. The New Day are defending the tag team titles against the Usos. The Usos are about to win. Then the Dudley Boys come back and screw the Usos out. So New Day won by disqualification. Lost by disqualification, whatever. And the TNA roster just keeps screwing WWE superstars out of matches until WrestleMania. Then WrestleMania, they've got two things. 5-on-5 elimination, kind of like Survivor Series thing. The remaining team gets to keep the takes all basically. And then Willow versus, I don't know, Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose wins that. Now, 5-on-5 is Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, John Cena, Bray Wyatt, and Sheamus versus the Dudley Boys, Kurt Angle, Jeff Jarrett, and James Storm. And WWE win that, but barely. And then after that, they decide to make TNA an official WWE show. And EC3 isn't too happy about that, and he's got the TNA World title, and he hasn't been a part of the invasion yet. And he's just like, okay, I don't want anything to do with this company though, and I still want to be TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Now that's a bit of a problem. And then they're just like, okay, you can defend it right here and now. If you lose, you have to leave the company. If you win, you're a part of the company. So it's EC3 versus the returning Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner obviously hasn't been in it for a while. And Scott Steiner wins. Then EC3 goes back to NXT, wins that, and then becomes part of the main roster. As in like Raw and SmackDown. Now, as for all the pay-per-views, now it's going to like split rosters again. So instead of SmackDown, it's now TNA. Now we'll go back to the oldest school days. Except for like SmackDown and Raw, it's SmackDown, it's Raw and TNA. The new video game series comes out, and it's now Raw versus TNA. And yep, the X Division title, and all the titles keep changing between the companies, except for the TNA and the WWE World Heavyweight. They always have to stay. So say if Seth Rollins just got drafted to TNA, he has to forfeit the title. But say if Seth Rollins just got drafted to TNA and he won the United States title, he would get to keep that, even if the WWE logo's there. Who cares about that? They're now one company, and they have the big title. So the big title, it's kind of like both titles cut in half. So they're not actually cutting the titles in half. It's kind of like half TNA, half WWE, and they have a huge tournament for it. And like, I don't know, Sheamus wins. Now, Money in the Bank is no longer the WWE World Heavyweight. They have even better idea. 3 Money in the Banks. 1 for the TNA, 1 for the WWE, and 1 for the major one. Okay. Obviously, say Sheamus wins the WWE one, and he gets drafted to TNA, he has to give it to anyone on the WWE, anyone on the Raw roster. So that's what I do for a TNA invasion. Probably wasn't that good. It seemed a lot better in my head, but whatever. Alright, that's it. Bye.